On your journey of somatic healing, nervous system regulation, and recovery from chronic pain, anxiety, and panic, you may encounter the term Mindbody Syndrome, or MBS. In today's video, I'm going to explain what that is and give you an idea of how to move forward using that MBS label to recover. So my name is Healing Wolf. I'm a professional chronic pain, anxiety, panic, and trauma recovery coach, here to help my clients and you walk through the jungles of recovery, getting through the most dangerous and treacherous parts with a light heart, with ease, focusing on what we want, getting outside of the jungle and back into the light of a full and vibrant life. So my own journey, I was bedbound with chronic pain, and I discovered the work of Dr. Howard Schubiner and this term Mind-Body Syndrome, MBS. There used to be this whole feeling that mind-body was the mind influencing the body. So the mind could cause the body to heal or feel better. And it's very true, but the mind is spread throughout the body. So that term has lost its allure. In fact, some major formerly mind-body physicians have dropped it altogether. They're not using the term mind-body anymore because we just have a body and the body has a mind. We're all one system. And so why do we call it mind-body syndrome? Because we have this part of our mind, which is the unconscious mind. And the unconscious mind processes 95% of sensory input coming into us. And our unconscious mind runs the show, from the cells in our body to all the way up to our organ systems, to our respiration, to our blood pressure, to our heart rate. Unconscious mind's taking care of all of it. And we can consciously control some of it, like our breathing. And some people can consciously control things like their heart rate, but very few. So we have this nervous system, and it's called the autonomic nervous system because it works autonomically, or you might say on its own, without us consciously having to direct every element of it, every aspect of it. And that's pretty amazing and wonderful, unless it gets stuck in one of its two modes. It has a sympathetic mode, which is fight or flight, and it has a relax and recover mode, which is parasympathetic. So those two modes we're constantly shifting in and out of those two modes. And the unconscious mind gets to decide which mode we're in. So if it feels like it's under threat, then the mind in mind body, takes over and controls the body completely. So then we're in a position where we have this mind-body syndrome. And the syndrome part comes in when you have chronic pain that's not even helping you. I call it protection sensations. You get chronic pain, you get anxiety, you get panic, and the intentions of unconscious mind is beneficial. It wants to keep you alive. It gives you a case of these sensations, these MBS, these mind-body syndrome sensations, or mind-body syndrome symptoms. I don't like the word symptoms because it's not really a disease. It's just extra protection, right? So nobody ever died from extra protection, really. I mean, you can make a case that, yes, in some cases there's an immune overprotection that leads to death, but in general, when we're overprotected, we're just really uncomfortable. We just got chronic pain, we got anxiety, it's no fun. We want to feel better. And that unconscious mind is like an iceberg underneath, controlling everything. So in my work with clients, I communicate directly with that unconscious mind, set an intention, give it some guidelines as to where we're going, and I speak in the language of unconscious mind. Unconscious mind doesn't speak English very well. It doesn't understand concepts of time very well. So when you have a mind-body syndrome or extra protection sensations, your mind's trying to protect you. So it gives you this case of sensations, like I said, which is extra. You get extra caution, you get extra alertness, you get extra strength, and you get extra energy C-A-S-E. But you don't need all that, because unconscious mind is probably responding with a hypersensitivity that developed in your childhood, or it developed through a traumatic experience, or it developed through painful repetition. Like if you have back pain and you continue to push through the back pain and into the back pain, and you talk about the back pain and you don't like the back pain, and you focus on it and you fight it and you go get it treated with chiropractic, or you get injections or whatever. You go to a physical therapist. Unconscious reads all that action of trying to stop that sensation as a reason to accelerate that sensation and increase that sensation. So super useful there. I mean, super useless there, because you're just making a condition chronic by repetition. It's learning it, essentially. It's wiring it in. And unconscious mind and brain, the brain is where a lot of the unconscious mind hangs out and lives. The amygdala controls emotional memories, and unconscious mind can be responding to emotional memories and having these emotions which generate these sensations. So I hope that's really clear about what mind-body syndrome is, or MBS. We don't use the term too much, but I thought I would just let everybody know what it was. And I'll talk a little bit about how, at the end of the video, how I look at it. I've already talked about it a little bit, but there are all these labels, and I think we just need to dumb it down, get it really simple. But first, if these videos are helpful, and I really hope they are, please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, and give me a thumbs up, drop a comment. Keeps the algorithm moving these videos out to people who are really suffering. And we want the world to stop suffering. We want people to come into a peaceful place in their nervous system. So I like to think about mind-body syndrome in a less technical way, a less academic way. It's just extra protection, it's extra armor. We have an unconscious mind that has this very primitive blacksmith that's been learning, not just through our lifetime, but through epigenetics, through all of our ancestors' lifetimes, and getting sensitized through evolution and through epigenetics, where certain genes turn on or off depending on the conditions. So when I look at it, I just say, hey, if I'm talking to a client, your nervous system has just been trying too hard to take care of you. It's been trying to protect you and make sure you survive. So protection sensations is how I look at it, and it's beneficial. These protection sensations are super useful. So we thank unconscious mind for them. We say, hey, thank you. I agree with your intention. I agree with your mission to keep me alive. It's awesome. I like to be alive, so it's good. I'm glad you're doing that, but let's just dial it down a little. And that's where there are a bunch of really interesting processes we can do to dial it down. And when we do that, a lot of my clients will say, gosh, I wish I'd known that we could really work with this on an unconscious level. But most coaches, most therapists, and especially traditional psychotherapists, don't communicate directly with unconscious mind. It's conscious to conscious mind. And it takes a lot longer if it works at all. So thanks for watching today. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, head to healingwolfcoaching.com. I also have a free newsletter that goes out every couple of weeks, and a free somatic meditation, so you can stay up to date as to the newer concepts that I'm working on, and I'll elucidate those in the newsletter. I appreciate you watching. I know you can make it through this. I'm here to help you heal, and beyond that, I'm here to help you transform into a new state of mind where your nervous system is ready for life. It's calm, it's courageous, it's curious, it's confident, it's ready to go. So here's some more videos. Here's my subscribe link. I'll see you in the next one. Keep going.